people of the church, the bishops have written. Now they are saying, why are you leaving out the Muslims? Excuse me, really? Really? The Muslims opted out. That the church has been consulted. Time and time and time. Very building, they have been consulted. So it's really not fair for them to pretend that they don't know what is happening.
It was after this outburst from the Speaker of Parliament calling for a stop of pretense from religious leaders from the Christian faith that forms the basis of our in-depth analysis of the marriage and divorce bill. Whereas the Islamic faith seems to have treaded a right path during the consultation process on the marriage and divorce bill by refusing to be part of the law, Sheik Kasule Sulaiman Ndirangwa, the national chairman of all Islamic Kads in Uganda, says it was impossible to sacrifice the writings of the Quran. We don't need any laws to govern marriage. The Quran says in the case of any disagreement, 2 family members from the man's side and 2 from the woman's side shall meet. According to Ndirangwa, unlike the proposed marriage and divorce bill that intends to resolve marriage disputes in courts of law, the Quran advocates for in-laws from both sides to harmonize disputes. A reminder of flashback of what they went through involving happiness and secrecy. However, renowned lawyer Ladislous Rwakafuuzi says while powers to dissolve Christian marriages will be at the discretion of court, a married Christian woman to a Muslim shall also be determined using the marriage and divorce law.
If they marry under the Marriage Act as we have it today, then they are bound by the rules there. Yes. They cannot say that because I'm a Muslim, I'll take on a second wife. No.
A woman who shall take the husband to court will be a clear indication to show that the woman had never converted him. In spite of these controversies, the debate to harmonize the Islamic laws on marriage with provisions of the proposed marriage and divorce law has been top on agenda in many circles to have a universal law. But legal brains say the misfire of Christians at the time of consultations by the 7th Parliament makes the entire process difficult for Muslims to accept.
Harmonization is not easy because what it happened around 6-7 years ago when they brought a harmonized law and the law was rejected by the Muslims.
Marital rape is just the other, whereas legislators are wondering on what technical grounds the courts of law would base to determine rape between 2 married couples. Yet the Islamic law does not believe in marital rape.
If it is really an unusual act and you're doing something which a person does not really want, you know, likely a housemaid might hear some screams or a neighbor, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, but you leave that to the courts.
The Islamic faith does not believe in forced sex. It advocates for mutual understanding. But surprisingly, the Quran permits equal sharing of properties in case of divorce on condition that the divorcing partner has lived for a long time in the marriage with evidence of children. Sibasi, Television, Parliament.